guys, today we're going to be making a very simple but rich chicken curry dish. It's going to actually be made from the same base that we do with regular chicken curry. That is your tomatoes, onions, ginger, garlic, and green chili paste. But the star ingredient for the chicken curry here would be this right here. Now this is not cream or milk. It's actually cashew nut paste. So this is really a very good way for you to cut out the fat from the cream, but also add that vegan touch if you want a dish to be dairy free. Cashew nuts are really good to kind of create that balance of sweetness as well as creaminess to any dish, whether it's korma, whether it's a stew, whether it's curry. I love cashew nut paste. All I did was soak a cup of cashews. Again, they are raw cashews, not roasted or salted, in 2 cups of water, and then I drained the water after a couple of hours and then just made a paste out of them. So really good way for you to add that creaminess and sweetness to any curries that you typically make. And then this garam masala that I am actually in the process of hand grinding, all the key ingredients, right? So I've got my cardamoms, I've got my cloves, I've got my cinnamon, I've got my cumin, I've got my coriander, and the one key ingredient that I add in here is fennel, right? And that is your saunf, and that really adds to the sweetness to kind of balance that bitterness of the garam masala. So let's get cooking. I'm really excited about this recipe, and I'm really excited to show you one of my favorite dishes. Have it, guys, about 8 minutes on the clock, and you see how this masala is kind of coming to the center. It's leaving the sides of the pot, and you'll see little pockets of oil essentially leaving the masala. That's exactly where you want to be at this point. What I'm going to do now is add some bay leaves as well as the masala that we just made here. Again, this is the garam masala we made here. So your typical garam masala with cumin, coriander, your cinnamon, as well as your cloves and cardamom, and some fennel that I added in there. So what I'm going to do is add generously about a couple of tablespoons of the masala while this is cooking, and just generously sprinkle that. Now you can buy store-bought masala, obviously, but I love making my own. I think it just adds a lot more flavor, and you can also control the salt as well as the ingredients in the garam masala. Sometimes garam masala that you buy from the store may have some additives that you necessarily do not need. So there we go. And if you could smell this thing, oh my god, it is amazing. So good. And now I'm going to add some chicken in there. So it's just regular chicken breast that I typically use for curries. You're more than welcome to use bone-in or dark meat, but for this recipe I like the white meat chicken breast, boneless. Mix it all together, and the smell is amazing. So we're gonna roast this just about like this for 4 to 5 minutes, and then we'll add our other ingredient, our cashew paste, as well as some more of the spices, and then we'll cook it further. So I will join you back here in about 4 to 5 minutes. So here we are, guys, 4 to 5 minutes. The only thing that I would add at this point is your salt, as well as a little bit of black pepper if you would like, and a couple of these whole red chilies. I think they add a bunch of flavors. So salt I've already added, about 2 teaspoons, and a teaspoon of black pepper powder. So as I'm tossing this through, I'm going to go ahead and add in a cup of my cashew paste. And again, it's just cashews raw, soaked for a couple of hours, drained of the water, and just made into a simple paste. And then I'm going to mix this all together right here. And while this is roasting for a couple of minutes, I'm also going to get a cup of water and add that in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat to a low to medium, cover the pot and cook it for about 15 minutes. And make sure that you toss it in between and check the water because you want to make a gravy, like a sauce for the chicken. So if you feel that the water is less, go ahead and add some more. Okay, we'll do that right now. About a cup of water to start off with. Mix it all together. And I do not add any haldi or turmeric because I do not want that yellow curry color in this. I'm going for more of that golden as well as that more of that lighter brown color, which comes from the tomato paste and the cashew paste. So that is the color profile that I'm going for. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cook this for 15 minutes, low to medium, and then we'll come back and check on the spices as well as the seasoning. Alright guys, so we've been cooking the chicken for about 15 to 20 minutes, and this is the consistency we're looking for right here. So you see the water has kind of evaporated and the chicken is looking cooked, and the gravy is just like this. So not too watery and not too thick, just enough for you to be able to eat it with roti or rice. As a last finishing touch, what I'm doing here is I'm roasting some of the cashew pieces that I talked about before that we made the paste with in some clarified butter, some ghee, some whole red chilies, and some Kashmiri chili powder, and just putting it on here. Now the Kashmiri chili powder is less on heat but really deep red color. It's almost like paprika, so it gives that smoky floral taste profile to the dish, but it's not super heavy on the spicy level. So it's all done here right now. So we have the chicken curry, which we have made with homemade garam masala and the cashew paste, and just look at the rich colors right here. And if you want to take it to the next level, what you can do is before serving, you can obviously add some cilantro in there, but ideally what I would add in here is just some of the cashew paste that we made before, just kind of drizzle that on top and serve it with some rice or some biryani, some pulao, or just some naan. I hope you enjoy the dish.